Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And today I have a very beautiful, classy, timeless, luxurious, sophisticated, sexy, sensual rose, leather, and oud fragrance. Now it sounds like your typical cliche fragrance, but I'm telling you, this one is not. This is very special. Probably when it comes to rose, leather, and oud fragrances, I probably reach out for this one the most. I already went through my second bottle. I actually got 2 bottles of this back then. The first time I got it, I loved it so much that before I even started using that, I went ahead and got another one before this one moved to the Heritage line. So I'm telling you, the best rose, leather, and oud fragrance that you can put your hands on. Gorgeous. Now, as you all can tell by the title of my video, and you guys saw at the beginning of the video, it's going to be 51 pour Homme, the Parfum version by no other than the master perfumer Roja. Some people think that this fragrance has been discontinued, but fortunately it has been moved to the limited editions collection, and it is part of the Heritage line now. And it is still available as a Parfum version. So the Eau de Parfum version is the one that has been discontinued. All right, so let's talk about the history of 51 pour Homme and how it got its name. Now, 51 pour Homme is the epitome of propriety, and it is supposed to be homage to 51 Burlington Arcade store in one of London's most iconic addresses in London's Mayfair. This scent falls under Oriental leather category. All right, so let's get to the accords of 51 pour Homme and see what we get on the initial spray. God, I cannot wait. It's such a beautiful scent. Again, the spray is fantastic. Oh my God, this is so addicting. It's so sexual. Very sensual, very seductive. It's very rich, it's soft, but yet it has this dangerous sexiness about it, which I love. It's warm and spicy. I obviously get a big dose of rose in here. There's also leather. It's very leathery. Again, it's very sensual. It's unbelievable how sensual it is, but yet it's very dangerous. It's definitely very woody as well. There's also this beautiful amber chord in there. Now, the amber in here is very animalic because of the oud as well. So you get a nice big dose of natural oud in here as well, which the oud is very animalic too. And also on the opening, there's this smoky / petrol type of a vibe to it at the same time too when you spray it. I get that as well on the opening. And besides the rose, there are some other floral notes going on here as well, which we'll get to when we get to the notes of this fragrance. But that's as far as the accords goes that I get with 51 pour Homme on the initial spray. Now, a lot of people, which I do get that a little bit, compare this to Noir de Noir by Tom Ford, but I say that one is a very tamed version of this one because that one doesn't have leather in it and it's not as opulent and as dangerous as this one, but it is as romantic, sensual as this one, but I would say this is more sexual and that one is more romantic and sensual. That one would be perfect for Valentine's date or going out, and this would be for Valentine's night when you're trying to get your freak on. That's how it smells like. It's freaking fantastic. So to me, to be honest with you, this reminds me more of Pearl Oud by Kilian, which he has one that also has rose and oud in it, but the oud in there is not natural, but it's fantastic. And the nose behind that one is Christian Provenzano, which I do like that one as well. But this one, for some reason, there's something about it that I love this one and I reach for this one the most in my collection when it comes to rose, oud, and leather fragrance. It's just so beautiful, sexy, animalistic. I love this. So that's as far as the accords goes for 51 pour Homme. All right, so let's get to the notes of 51 pour Homme. Top notes, we have lemon, we got bergamot, we have lavender, and the middle notes, we got geranium, rose de mai, jasmine de grace. ylang ylang, and violet. So that's where I told you guys, besides rose, I get some other floral notes, which is jasmine and obviously ylang ylang, which kind of creates that beautiful sweetness to the fragrance as well. And then we get that violet, which gives the fragrance a little bit of the powderiness too. Now in the base notes, we have galbanum, we got pink pepper, we got caraway. We have also some sweet spiciness going on, like cinnamon, nutmeg. We have saffron and patchouli, which I think the saffron and patchouli and the rose kind of reminds people on Noir de Noir by Tom Ford. We have oak moss in here, very high quality and good amount of it. We've got cedar wood, we've got cashmere wood, we've got sandalwood, we've got some oud, which Raja Dove likes to say oud. We've got benzoin, we've got vanilla, we've got opoponax, we've got birch, we've got labdanum, we have leather, and we have that very pricey ambrette, and we got some musk in here. So as you can see, there are a lot of notes in this fragrance, and they're blended to perfection. So let's get to the performance and longevity. On this one, you get a great performance, and it has pretty much an eternal longevity due to its notes. I mean, you heard me going over the notes. There are some really strong notes in here which make the fragrance last for a very long time. On my skin, I get about around 10 hours out of this fragrance, which is pretty good. The oud lasts very long on this, and the birch, especially on the dry down, the animalic notes and stuff, they come out even more and they become stronger. So as far as the performance and longevity goes, I would definitely give it a high score for this one. Now, let's get to the projection and sillage. The projection and sillage is fantastic with this one. On the initial spray, I get about 5 to 6 feet of projection, and it does have an enormous sillage on the first hour, but after an hour, it goes very closer to the skin. It goes closer to bubble, but it stays that way for a long time. Again, the Eau de Parfum version one, which I did have a sample of that one projected for longer, but it didn't last as long as this one on my skin, but the projection of that one was stronger. But this one, it lasts longer, but it doesn't project as crazy as the Eau de Parfum one, which is discontinued. Now, I personally, to be honest with you, like this one better because, again, I want something that it lasts for a very long time. It doesn't have to be crazy projecting because it could become cloying sometimes, and this one definitely doesn't have that. That's why I reach out to this one a lot. It's so easy to wear, but at the same time, it's so daring and it's so sexy. So as far as the projection sillage goes, I would definitely give it a high score. Now, let's get to the compliments. As far as the compliments goes, this one, interestingly, gets a lot of compliments. This one, again, has that bad boy vibe about it, even though it's sensual and very seductive and very sexual, but there's this bad boy vibe about it, and I think that's what it makes it so sexual. And I think if you got the right outfit, like, you know, leather jacket or something like that, or even a really nice suit, like a black suit, I think you would get a lot of compliments with this. And it's also, at the same time, it can be a mass appealing type of a scent because the sillage of this fragrance, the rose projects a lot, and that one is pretty mass appealing to people and they like it a lot. So as far as the compliments goes, I would definitely give it a high score. So let's talk about the versatility of 51 Pour Homme. Now again, this one is a very sexual, seductive type of a fragrance, so it cannot be a signature scent. It's perfect for like special events or occasions like Valentine's Day or night out with your friends if you're going to meet some girls and stuff, or a night with your girlfriend or whatever. That would definitely work. But as far as wearing this to work or wearing this every day, it cannot be a signature scent. Now, as far as the seasons goes, I would say this does really well in the cooler temperatures. So fall and winter time would be great. Now spring, if at nighttime the temperature drops, you could definitely rock this. So as far as the versatility goes, I would definitely give it a medium score. Now, let's get to the uniqueness of this fragrance. Well, this is a cliche rose, leather, and oud fragrance, and there are a lot of rose and oud and leather fragrances out there. So it's not a unique fragrance, but to me, it's the one that I reach out the most. I like this a lot. I think it's very special. It has something about it that makes me want to wear it all the time. It's easy to wear, but at the same time, it's very daring and it's very interesting type of a scent. So as far as uniqueness goes, I would also give it medium to high score to 51 pour Homme. And that's it, you guys. That's all I have for 51 pour Homme, the Parfum version by Roja Parfum. If you don't own this fragrance, I would definitely suggest you to get a sample from the Roja Parfum website. I will have the link somewhere here on the screen and also in my description below. If you own this fragrance, please let me know in the comment section what's your take on it. And that's it, you guys. That's all I have. Thank you so much. And hopefully I'll see you guys soon with another video. Peace and ciao.